Hey guys, how's it going? Master Zanza here. Just wanted to do a quick Photon Hypernova unboxing. I got these two a day or so ago during the premiere before their official release date. So let's just see what we got. There's a lot of cards that are going to be in here that are worth a lot of money, particularly the Kashtira cards. However, for our specific purposes for the DDD deck, we're only looking for maybe a small handful of traps and spells that we can use, maybe not even fully use, because, well, frankly, the speed of the game is going to increase because of all the banishments and negates that we currently have to deal with. So here are the packs. Let's just get into it and see what we got. So per display case, it's about $72 to $75. This is actually one of the cards that I wanted to take a look at in Intimidating or Summonite. Target 3 monsters in your graveyard, you choose one of them. Of the 3, then your opponent chooses one of the following effects. Special summon the chosen monster, or special summon as many of the other monsters as possible. So the reason why I was thinking of adding this card to the deck, maybe if we, like go first or something like that, but in general, the target 3 monsters in your graveyard needs to happen first. So for example, if you target your 3 monsters and they have something like DD Crow and they activated, then technically the effect still goes off, and now you just have to pick one of the other 2 remaining cards. So that means that they're left with choosing to special summon either or. So that's kind of the reason why I like Intimidating or Summonite. So we got, let's just go through these quickly. I got Chaos Mirage Dragon, so not really what I wanted. Anything else? The Abyss Actors, okay. So one thing we have to watch out for this format is when Kashtira knows that we're using Pendulum monsters, they can just simply target the Pendulum zones and get us that way. So watch out for that. Chaos Core, Nimon. Oh, Galactic Karibo, that's cool. I always like the Karibo cards. I think I played Rainbow Karibo during the X-Seed era. We got a first Kashtira card. Let's separate the Kashtira cards just so that, maybe we can resell them to somebody. What's this? Captain, Golden Pride. Okay. Let's do that. A couple of aces. We're looking for another specific card in here. You guys know that I use Triple Tactics talent, and there's a new Triple Tactics card that we want. That's one of the things that we would ideally like to have. I got another Bestial, so let's separate that too. I'm not going to use them. It's really more just for, just for the sake of having trades for people who might want them. It's kind of funny to me that the monster on the cover, the new Galaxy Ice monster, is not technically worth a high amount of money. It didn't even come in the highest possible rarity, which I find hilarious. It came in as an ultra rare, and I mean, come on, if you're going to be the cover, then why not give it one of the highest rarities just for the sake of collection, or even people who want these cards? But I mean, well, whatever. I'm sure they know what they're doing. Big Welcome Labyrinth, another card people are going to want. Labyrinths are probably one of the cards that are going to see a lot of play. So citing in Dark Contract with the errors is definitely going to be worth it for side deck options if you play the TCG. Light Branded, Adona Kashtira. Exploit Sea Line. This is actually the card I was looking at too. Declare a level between 1 to 12, then target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including one monster your opponent controls. They become the declared level until the end of its turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except monsters with the same type as the target monster. You can only activate one Exceed a line. Actually, never mind. I thought this was something else, so whoops, my bad. Tier Elements. It's funny that we got more Tier Element support. I guess Tier Elements, now that they're pretty much gone as a deck in general, we're probably going to see a Tier Element engine rather than an actual Tier Element deck. Bestial, Exceed a line. Land flipping, target one face-up on field zone. Banish and place one face-up in the other field zone. Then you can choose one field spell with a different original name. Okay. Ultimate Great Insect. More legacy support, I guess. Photon Time Stop. Is this Bio Insect Armor? So we're getting some YuGiOh callbacks, so that's kind of nice. So far, no secret rares. We still have a lot of packs to go. See the line. We got Hexastag. Okay. Antilions might be fun to play, but I heard that the Dino archetype that came out with this is going to be a pain in the ass. You just have to know what to target. Really, the baby Cerbosaurus is the one that we really have to watch out for, so that's the card that you would use. That's the card that you would use. Great for our first secret rare, Gravekeeper's Inception. At the start of main phase 1, apply one of the following effects. Neither play can activate card effect in the graveyard, no play can banish cards in the graveyard, no play can special summon monsters in the graveyard. Okay, that's interesting. So, wait, what was I saying before? I already lost track of my thoughts here. Yeah, it completely escaped me already. Abyss, Dragon, Sword Soul. We get more Sword Soul cards. So yeah, we're going to see Sword Soul, Labyrinth, Branded, Despia. Obviously, we're going to see Kashtira, and we're going to see engines with Tearlaments. Oh, we got another one, Gigantic Champion, Sargus. So this is technically a champion by using one Springin. Okay, so this is a Springin support card. I don't think that's worth much, so we might not get something good here that can break us even. I mean, just one of the good secret rares is going to give us our money back and then some, so we can buy more of these. I really just hope that people, part of the only part that I think I have a negative connotation with this game when I pull stuff like this is whenever I do pulls, and since I don't want the new set really, if I get like the highest possible rarity of it, and then people who bought like cases of these things and they don't get it, like, you know, that's the feel good moment for it. It's because, you know, I just want to, it's not that I want to feel like superior or anything like it, it's more like finally my luck is turning around so that I can, you know, sell it immediately to someone who actually wants it, or sell it to a store, but then stores usually pay you only 70% of the markup price on TCG Gamer. You might actually have a better chance of, oh, what's this? Okay, I thought this was something. Nope, got a little too carried away. Okay, what do we got? Oh, a new Tribrigade, I forgot about these. So yeah, decks we have to watch out for are Kashtira, obviously, Branded Despia, decks that use the Tearlament engine now to mail stuff and such, Fusion Summon, another Karibo. What else are we looking at? The Dino deck. Oh, now I remember. So the card that you want to basically negate is that baby Stegosaurus, whatever it's called, the one that it gets destroyed. Ooh, another Balance card, nice. Yeah, you just have to use Skullmeister or any of your Ash cards if you run Ash. Personally, I had a duel where I just beat a deck using a Dino deck by using Ice Jade. Wrong Ice Jade. Okay. Or I ended up using a Grave Digger's Trap Hole, deal 2,000 damage. As soon as I got the baby Stegosaurus, they immediately deleted, quit the game. I think that's really the only thing you have to watch out for in duels against dino decks. I haven't seen Dino decks in Master Duel in quite some time though. Got another Valence. Tearlament. Okay, we're down to our last two of this pack. So far, no Tearlament cards. It's pretty crazy. I guess they just wanted a quick cash grab, and they made all of the cards for the deck like stupid crazy to get, and that's why they're worth so much money right now. Any of the Tearlament cards are worth like around maybe $200 last I checked. Swamp Guillotine. During the main phase, special summon this card as a normal monster, reptile. Then you can negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls up until the number of other continuous trap cards you control. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, that's it for that. So unfortunately we didn't get anything worthwhile. So let's try better luck here. The actual crate of these things is worth like around $700, which is pretty insane. Crate gives you, I want to say, maybe 10 of these packs. I could be wrong. I mean, the only reason why I'm thinking that is because when I got the set for Ghost from the Past 2, and it ended up being such a huge box. Anyway, let's see if we get lucky here. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get anything worthwhile until like the end of this pack. Let's see. We got Gold Pride Nitro Luster. I guess it's a new archetype. Kashtira. Oh, I was going to separate the Kashtira cards. And then there's one more card that I think we should get. It's basically the version of Evenly Matched that we want. It's a little slower because we can't activate it from the hand, but it works for DDD mainly because we don't have to worry about that, about the clause of having an empty field in order to activate it. I mean, even Evenly Matched, your opponent has to, you have to pretty much have nothing. Oh, there we go. We got a Kashtira Fantausis. I'm actually curious how much is this is worth. Hold on. So this is $90. All right. So immediately right off the bat, we got a $90 card. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to leave it right here, and then I'm going to put it in an envelope. And so far, so good. That's pretty cool. I mean, realistically, though, being able to sell it on a card shop, I would probably only get 70% of its actual value. So we're looking at maybe $80, $85 or something like that. People who know how to do math, please do the math for me so I don't lose tab too much. We pretty much ended up breaking even with one of the boxes, so that's good. At least we don't spend that much, and that's only the beginning. All right, that's pretty cool, being able to get a $90 card. I haven't done that since Ghost from the Past 2 and got that $80 Dark Armed Dragon. Thunder Patrol, we might see some play. Abyss Actors too. I've seen some guys on YouTube saying that they're going to start using it. Side deck options are obviously going to... Ooh, this feels heavier than the other ones. And nope, I got a Butterfly. Okay, cool. I'm not going to bite a gift horse in the mouth with that Kashtira Furious. I don't even know how to say it. Alright, so maybe now I'm getting a little too optimistic, and that was just the, that was it. I'm not going to get anything else. Galaxy. I do hope we do get to see more pendulums, more pendulum decks out, especially since that, that other Magical Beast pendulum guy was unbanned from the new ban list. Maybe we'll see some Endymion pendulums come back or something. If we start seeing more pendulum, then I can finally side deck DD Arc and DD Evil, which would be actually pretty cool. Ooh, here's the other card I want to talk about. Weight Bright. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, your opponent must send monsters they control to the graveyard, so they only control 1 monster. I mean, this in theory sounds great, but really it's more of a lightweight, what is it called, Evenly Matched. Because for DDD, unfortunately, if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, then they must send monsters to control the graveyard, so they only control 1 monster. So they send, so that means cards that are not targetable are affected by this because the opponent is choosing the cards. So theoretically, they can send annoying cards that that are not affected by effects over to the graveyard. The only downside is we flood the board, so this is really more of a, they get rid of my monsters somehow and I have like 1 or less left, and then then we can activate this card as a last resort kind of thing. I mean, wait, how much is this card worth? As a secret rare, it's only worth $8 or so. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Maybe this card will start seeing more play, but it's really more for the slower decks. So we already got maybe 2 or 3 of our secret rares. I think that's it. I don't think we're going to get anything more, especially since they were at the top. Unless this is one of those crazy probability packs that has a majority of cards. What's this? I can't read this card. Emperor of the Forest Crown, insect monster. Okay. So, more Weevil support, essentially. I really can't wait to see someone actually try the Galaxy Eyes deck. I know there are a couple of guys in the Discord that use Galaxy Eyes, so I can't wait until you guys start using those. Children of a Trillion Hands. If this card is summoned, you can add 1 ritual monster and 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Wow, that's actually pretty broken. Oh wait, 3, 4, 6. It's 6-star monsters, so summoning it to the field. And actually, it's pretty easy. There's a quick play spell card that summons from your, what's it called? From your hand. I forget what it's called. It just special summons a fairy monster. Quick play. It's an old one, but there are a lot of ways to get that card out. So it might see some play. Another Chaos Mirage Dragon. It's cool to see Mirage Dragon get some love, some of the legacy cards that we had. Mirage Dragon was used, I think, in the standard duel monsters during the Noah Arc event. Dragon Sword Soul, Scareclaw. Oh yeah, Scareclaws and what do you call those secret agent dudes? I forget what they're called. Anyway, those are going to be a pain in the ass. We have Necron in the channel who actually uses a hybrid of Scareclaw and man, I'm blanking out of the names. But those are a pain to deal with too. Okay, we got Grandiose the Dusk Dragon. Oh, this is pretty cool. So you need 1 Blazing Casteria and 1 light or dark monster. So technically speaking, you can summon that Blazing... Actually, what is Blazing Casteria? Do I even have that somewhere? No, do I? Hold on, let me check real quick. What is that dragon called? Blazing something? Is this it? Nope. Blazing... It's gotta be a dragon, right? So... is that... I mean, but you guys pretty much get the idea, right? That you summon it to the field, and then you can use a super polymerization, which I think is at 2 or 3 in the TCG. I'm not sure. It's at 2 in Master Duel. So this card is actually pretty broken. Anything that uses targets light or dark monsters, we're pretty much screwed over, because that's why Bestials are such a pain in the ass for DDD decks, because they can just simply banish us, and that's really it. That's why I ended up throwing in 3 Chaos Hunters into the main deck. Let's see here, Dogmatica. Okay. I mean, we really got to tiptoe around, but there are ways we can do it. The issue is it's just how fast the duels go nowadays. But I think Kashtira, even though they are more control-based, obviously, because their effects are pretty crazy, they can just banish face down, no less. So that's such a pain in the ass. We can use DD Ghost, unfortunately, so DD Ghost is out. Justice, ooh, and Sneaky C is actually pretty fun. When your opponent special summons a monster from the or special summons a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, face down defense position. Then, if you do during the end phase of the turn, discard, change this card into face up defense position. You can only use this effect once per turn. This card is flipped face up during the end phase. Destroy all special summon monsters on the field. That is pretty solid. I guess they just threw this in there to counter Kashtira, but what are the odds that you're able to wait until the end phase of the turn? I forget if Kashtira's monsters need to target monsters face up, or they can be face down. But either way, they can just banish it before the monster's effect goes up. I don't even think it's worth anything, maybe even under $1. So the only card we really got is Kashtira Dosis, which is like the $90 card. we're not getting the cards that we actually want, except for White Bright and the other like Iron or whatever it's called, which may or may not see play depending on how fast the duels go. I played Cash Zero once against one of our guys, but you know, it was their version of the deck, so it wasn't like the tier 1, tier 0 version. What do we got here? Oh, here it is. Strike Dragon. This is the another Fallen of Albaz monster, so that's fun to play against. Branded is the reason why I run DD Dog at 2-3, but now the way things are, I'm just gonna side deck 2 DD Dogs, basically. And then in case I run into those monsters, then I can side them in. They're not gonna know what hit them. The deck is at 50 cards. Alright, this is my last chance to get my triple tactics, or whatever it's called. And nope, I got made to order. And that's it. I mean, we didn't get the cards that we wanted. We didn't get at least 2 cards. We got the Cash Phosis, which is the $90 card. We paid what, $114 for both packs and for both boxes here. So we didn't end up breaking even, but we did get a few of the cards that we wanted. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this new set, the Photon Hypernova? Did you open any packs? And if you did you actually get something worth like the $200, $300, $400 cards? If you did, let us know in the comments below. Any other cards or decks that you guys are going to try picking up based on what we have here? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.